This is the Green Lantern movie master Kilowog, and Kilowog here is not a new character to the Green Lantern universe or to any fan. I am not a fan, but I kind of look forward to seeing this guy more in the movie. And personally, I was a little bit disappointed. I think he deserved more screen time. The only part that I remember seeing him and that feels like he was part of the movie was during the training of Hal Jordan. And this guy wasn't even a part of the final fight. He just appears a little bit and helps Hal Jordan. What a shame. I think with such a bad reputation that this guy has in the comic book and the cartoon, I think a lot of people really look forward to seeing this guy in more realistic or in the movie first. So, what about the figure? This one fit very well with the regular 6-inch movie master Green Lantern figure. He is really big. He is crouched down in the packaging a little bit, but he's very tall. He's about 9 inches. If you are a Green Lantern fan and still undecided about this figure, you can put a check mark next to screen accuracy, detail, and the overall look, but leave the box with the articulation blank because why? Um, this figure suffers a lot in terms of posability. Maybe Mattel should have gotten the difference right between the points of articulation and posability, and they should have thought of it, you know, to make sure which joints work on which figure. Maybe they should have done a little bit more testing. But anyway, that's my opinion. Let's. I just spent 2 minutes just rambling about the figure. So here he is, standing up straight. I mean, sorry about the pose. I just kind of went blank with this guy because I wasn't a Green Lantern fan. I didn't know what kind of poses to put this guy in. I kind of just took that pose and maybe twisted the legs maybe a little bit. But let's do a little bit of side comparison. I have the DCUC Build-A-Figure Rimstone here. This guy is a little bit taller than 8 inches, so you can guess that this guy, that Kilowog is in the 9 inches range. So here is the.
I am Thor!
Okay, I really didn't plan that, but he went I am Thor on me. I was about to say 10-inch talking Thor, and he came from nowhere and went I am Thor on me. But anyway, side comparison. Okay, he's a little bit shorter, as you can see, just about slightly taller than Thor's shoulder. All right. And the last one I have is the 6-inch DCUC Robin. This is my first Green Lantern figure, and I don't have Hal Jordan here for a side comparison, but I'm gonna guess Hal Jordan is a little bit taller. So, but still, I still think this guy is a little bit too big. And let's look at the overall detail here. Um, despite the limited posability, I think Mattel still, they still did a good job with the sculpting and detail here. You can see a lot of lumps of meat on his body. This is the body that only a female boulevard could love. Already you can see the pimple-like spots on his body, on his abdomen, his chest, his legs, and on his back, and even on his ass. He got 3 toes, and he got these human hands that you can see the sculpted ring is really stands out on his hand there. On his right thumb, if you look at it, it looks like a human thumb, but if you take a look at The one on his left hand here, it looks like it had pointy shape and look some kind. Well, it looks weird. It's not the same as on this one. So, so I'm kind of curious why that is. So, you know his body, his costume here. It has a pattern of light green, and this is just dark green. It's not really black like in the comic. Got a Green Lantern symbol on his chest, and I really love the headscarf here. You know, he's kind of having this really mean expression. He was like, "You want a piece of me?" Yeah, that's really cool. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Green Lantern on you. Alright, and let's go over articulation. Um, you know, his head can go all the way up due to the hinge on his neck there, and when his head is looking above like this, you can use the ball jointed head for the rotation and a little bit side to side. But when his head is down and looking straight forward like that, there is no side to side movement. Yep, this is I have to say Mattel's fault on this one. They should have seen that coming. Shoulder is a ball hinge, single hinge on the elbow, and what looks to me like ball jointed wrist, but it is limited to just a rotation. I was trying to guess that thing to budge, but believe me, you're gonna see stretch marks. The waist is a swivel, ball hinge hip, Star Wars ball hinge knee, and a single hinge ankle. So I think they could have added a more joint, like maybe keep this hinge but added a swivel bicep, or turn this into a ball hinge elbow. That would be nice. And I really think that they should have taken away the swivel waist and maybe just added a ball jointed torso. That would help more in posability. And the head, oh that's right, the head, there's no side to side movement, so that's it. But you know, don't let this stop you from buying the figure. Again, it is just my opinion. My opinion could be one against a million others who really like this figure. But overall, I had to say that well, the good points on this figure really outweigh the bad point, which is articulation. So I am still going to recommend this figure. Your option right now would probably be eBay, because this guy is sold out on MagicCollector.com. But you know, maybe Mattel will do a re-release on this one. But you know, buy him if only he's in the $25 price range. If he's more than that, you can weigh maybe find a better deal or discount. So if you see him $25, go ahead and pick it up. Not a bad Green Lantern figure to start, by the way. If you have this guy, you would probably be more interested in the Hal Jordan, the Toma Ray, or more, you know, incoming Green Lanterns figure on the way before collecting or building Parallax. So start with this one. I recommend this one. You just have to get past the articulation, but the overlook really cool. If you are buying this figure for the look and screen accuracy, go ahead. You know, knock yourself out. He is really a good looking figure. And with that said, thanks for watching.